shotgun snap.
Oh, he's open. There he is.
Has one across the middle.
Yep.
Pass is caught.
And there's a big swing by Huey. Blaine, stop that ball from coming over
I
here.
didn't
What's
see it
wrong
coming
with you?
back fine.
Checks in for the Jackets. What a putback alley-oop from Green to Schultz.
Working it inside like Coach Brookshire says. The Bernie with the rebound. Steal. And steal. Yes, it is.
Who's running the last leg? That could be gold. And a goal. Yeah, it's over.
In the third. Brings another one. There's another ground ball to shortstop, fielded by Herber, who fires it over to first base for out number 3.
Oh, she got a hold of that one.
Maybe gone by.
It's gone. There you go.
Wow. What a hit. That didn't take her long.
No.
It did.
Juan Galarza.
Welcome to another Billies.Live production. Find us on your favorite social sites and apps. Like, subscribe, and get notified when we go live.
Welcome to the big city of Dripping Springs, Texas. Not sure how many we'll get to view today. Apparently AT&T has a major issue, so most who normally tune in on their cellular devices may have a little issue, but we've got a game for you. Billy's home team, you can see him out there starting to get loose. That's Ava Stewie in the circle and Maddie right behind the dish. Brenda Wolf at third base, Riley McGuffey at short, Sidney Meyer at second, Laren Foye at first base. Looks nice. Oh, almost got a pick there. Over in left field, I believe, is Natalie Simmons. It is. Center field is Bella Finley, and in right we'll have McKenna Dicker. You can kind of see her there. Big thank you to Coach Womack here for being so kind, sharing a portion of the press box with us. You may hear him talking to Mr. Stewie in the background. Let's take a. This is Frenship, the team that we're playing first here, and we've got Smith and Valley later today. Number 14 will lead off for Frenship.
I'll talk to you later. Hi, buddy. You gonna do balls instruction?
Pitch on the way, ball up. Miss Christy Wright is also without service today, and I believe that leaves me to keep balls and strikes here. Oh, nope, there we got it. I'm trying to share my hotspot with her and hoping that she can sync up that way, but count goes to 2-0. It is windy. Wind's blowing straight in. 2-0 count. Stewie delivers a strike in there on the upper outside. Trying to get your the on deck batter for Frenship. Looks like number 10.
I've got one, and Abby's mom is sending me hers, and that's all I got.
There it is, strike 2.
Unless they send them to Brooke. I don't get asked.
Fond memories of this field. Ball hit to Sid. Sid up with it and fires over to first in time for the first out. So 4-3 if you're following along at home. As I understand it, these time limit is around an hour and a half. I'm not sure exactly how long, but looks like number 1 on deck. Stewie fires one on the inside for strike number 1. Yes, number 1 on deck for Frenship. Pitch on its way. Nice pitch right there on the black of the outside of the plate. So Stewie quickly 0-2. Billy's playing straight away defensively. Ball up and out for ball 1. One, 2 count. Change up on the outside, just a little upstairs. Stewie was hoping for that call, as were the rest of the Billies in gray today, Red Sox. If I'm not mistaken, I saw Cadence Warner with us today. Glad to see her. And her. Oh, wow, that was gas. Just got a piece of it, but Mom and Dad with her today too, so special shout out to Warner Electric with us in all kinds of ways today. Any commercial or residential electrical needs you might have, be sure and give them a call. The number's there on your screen. Pitch on its way. Stewie got her. Oh, so she held back. So full count. Pitch on the way. Delivers just gas right down the middle. So Stewie records her first strikeout. I believe this is number 1 at the plate, but okay, that's number 7 on deck. I was gonna say. Ball hit hard to Laren for the 3rd out. She's able to cover that on the 3U. So 3 up, 3 down for Stewie. A couple of good swings, but a couple of good defensive plays for the Billies, and we're going to head to ads. We'll be right back.
Arrowhead Bank is celebrating 100 years of serving the Hill Country. Their goal is to greet you by name when you walk in the door and provide you the banking help you need today. You're guaranteed to speak to someone you know when you pick up the phone. Arrowhead Bank wants to thank all the employees of Fredericksburg ISD. Good luck to the Battling Billies in all activities this school year. Arrowhead Bank, 502 South Adams, 830-990-9300. Check them out online, arrowheadbanktexas.com.
Arizola Plumbing, your full-service plumbing provider for the Fredericksburg community and beyond. We have the tools and experience for comprehensive residential and commercial plumbing, including everything from water filtration to drain services for new construction or even remodeling. Have an after-hours emergency? No problem. Don't settle for less than the best. We're online at arizolaplumbing.com or give us a call at 830-998-4336.
When it comes to managing your financial investments, any idea how much of your money it takes just to cover your investors' fees? My name is Eddie Kramer, certified financial planner professional from the Battling Billy class of 2000. At SSB&T Wealth Management, all our advisors are on salary, so we never receive commissions, loads, or kickbacks from your investments. So guess who keeps more of your money? You do. Your plan, your goals, your purpose. Give us a call today, 990-7750.
Let's go. Well, we're back. I wanted to come back just a touch early to go through the roster for the Battling Billies. I don't have Frenship's roster, but I do have the Billies. Number 10 will lead off, Riley McGuffey. She's a short. Ava Stewie in the circle today. Laren will hit in the 3 spot. At first base, Madison Wright's behind the dish, hitting cleanup. He's Third base, Brenda Wolf, Natalie Simmons in left field, McKenna Dicker in right, Sydney Meyer at second base, and Bella Finley at in center field, bringing up the rear. So here we go, the Battling Billies, and we are underway. This is number 6, I believe, in the circle for Frenship. Her first pitch is up and out. I think we have number 8 behind the dish. At least I caught a piece of it behind her chest protector, the rear of the, maybe 18, but that ball saws her off. Got it inside and on her hands pretty quick. She's got a little cheese. Number 24 at first base. Number 14 at second. Number 10 is at short. And I'll try to cover the outfield as I can. The 1-1 to Riley. Fastball on the outside. May have been a curve.
She made a play at outfield yesterday. McKenna did, right? When you were doing something, yeah. She like came across her whole body. I don't know.
The 2-1. Oh, Riley gets a hold of one, puts it into the wind, and that's out of here. Riley with a ding-dong to lead off for the Billies. Not a bad way to get rolling. Billies. Good job, Riley. Caught a pitch on the inside and nailed it. Right between the Texases out there in left field. Riley, a sophomore, so bright days ahead for the Billies. Ava Stewie can play a little bit. Laren Foyge stands on deck. So Billy's up 1-0 here in the bottom of the 1. Stewie looks at a heater down the middle. That's my sausage wrap that Mr. Denzel delivered for me. Protein. Diabetic's best friend. Stewie turns on a 3-hopper to the third baseman. Fortunately, a little too hot to handle down there, so E5 will allow Stewie to reach and bring Foyge to the plate with a runner on first. It'll be interesting to see how conservative Coach is going to play on the base paths today. Coach Derek Dietrich assisting Coach Sherwin today. A little bit of a story behind that. Coach Jamie's recovering from an incident, a little accident, auto accident she had yesterday, and nothing broken. Good news there, but cuts, bumps, and bruises, and it'll be a weekend in bed for her. We're going to miss her for sure. I know the girls will especially. Coach, get well. So Derek down there in the first base box. So good to see him on the field. And Coach Sherwin there in the third base box. Pitch on the way. Laren just under a fastball on the hands. Fouls it off. Count goes to 2-1. In case you're just joining us, you missed it. Riley McGuffey turned on a fastball down the middle and ripped it over the left field fence. Big bomb. It was nice. Foyge looking at a 2-1 count here. Stewie's still on first base. Shocking. She's got major wheels.
Well, I'm not even going to worry about those then. I'm just going to
Sausage wrap. You know, socks double as a fantastic napkin if you're ever in a bind. The 3-1 upstairs gets Foyge chasing. Evens the count, or excuse me, runs the count full. The payoff pitch on its way. 6 toes the rubber delivers. A little off speeder. Got Foyge out in front. Hour and 40 minutes is the plan and program for the day. See, this is Madison Wright. Got to get that runner going. Stewie stays there. Maddie looks at strike one. Just notice my video is squished up again. See if I can reset that. There we go. Coming to you, folks. 0-2 on Miss Maddie Wright. Maddie, a junior, plays like a sophomore in college. The 0-2 upstairs for ball one. Smithson Valley Rangers coming up the bleachers. We'll have them later this afternoon at 1 o'clock. Hope you can join us for that game. Billy's got their work cut out for him. A couple of good opponents today. Pitch on the way. Ooh, stays off the low and outside spinner. 2s, 1 out.
I wasn't stressed out at all about this tournament. Yesterday was
the 2-2. Maddie, change up and in. All right. Well, back-to-back Ks for the young lady in the circle for Friendship. It's going to bring Brendel Wolf to the plate. I believe she's a freshman with mad skills. Looks at one down and in for ball one. A little screwball delivered there. 10-1. I think that's 7 over there. Third base. 10-1. Okay. I don't have a lineup for them, so I'm kind of building it here as we go. Stewie in easily. Oh, good job on the second baseman. Stewie in easily at second base. And catcher comes up firing, but short hops the shorty at second. Ball gets past her, but not past a knockdown glove hit by the second baseman to keep the ball from scooting into the outfield, possibly allowing Stewie to make it to third. So the pitch down and in. That's at least ball 2. I think it's 3-0, but it may be 2-1. We have a 3-0 count. Yeah, Miss Wright on top of it. Pitch on the way. Upstairs. Brendel wisely lays off of that, and that puts runners at first and second for Natalie Simmons coming to the plate. Natalie starting in left field today for the Billies.
Did I give you back that one?
I gotta go over there at some point and charge the batteries.
You want this or you want me to keep it?
I just hang on to it for right now.
Starts Natalie out with a strike. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. So the Billies strand a couple of runners after Miss McGuffey porches one over the left field fence. So after one complete, Billies ahead 1-0. Young lady from Frenship notched 3 Ks in that half against the Billies. We got to tune that up. We'll be right back.
Hello, friends. This is Shane Franson from The Inside Story. We'd like to thank you, our Fredericksburg community, for trusting us with all your home decorating needs. Whether wood or tile floors, window treatments or wallpaper, vinyl plank or paint, for 43 years now, you've made us the #1 rated store in the area, and we couldn't be prouder to back our Billies right here on Billies.Live. Thank you, Fredericksburg, for choosing the inside story. Drop by today and let us help make your house a home.
Strayer & Offers has been going strong since 1928. They specialize in tires and tire repair, wheel balancing, front end alignment, brake repair, tune-ups, oil changes, belts and hoses, complete auto repair. Make sure you check out the Kawasaki mules and custom-built trailers, ready to go to work for you. For quality Chevron products, Strayer & Offers, 509 South Adams Street, Fredericksburg. Call 830-997-4382. Check them out online, StrayerOffers.com.
Ooh, man, you're playing like a new player since your hip surgery.
I'm telling you, Texas Hill Country Orthopedics and Sports Medicine has changed my life. I lived with the pain of that old football injury for years. Never thought I'd walk right again. They did this minimally invasive procedure thing. Really sped up my recovery, faster than I ever imagined.
Man, I've been struggling with this old tennis elbow for years. I wonder if they could help me out.
Absolutely. They work wonders.
Texas Hill Country Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, getting you back in the game of life.
Welcome back, and just a reminder, if you haven't already, be sure and subscribe. Well, first of all, pull the YouTube app down on your phone or smart gadget, whatever it is, smart TV, and then subscribe, and you'll get notified when we go live if you'll click on that little notify button. Number 7 on the first pitch, she sees, absolutely yanks one, turned on a quicken, and put that ball on the left field wall. There, Stewie pulls, wisely takes a little off, and has her 0-2 here. Thanks again to Christy Wright for keeping up with the score for us there. The 0-2. Little Scroogey on the inside. Got her hacking. 23 will be the number on deck. Waiting for an opportunity. Frenship went down 1, 2, 3 in order in the top of the first. Billies are the home team. Pitch right down the chute. Must have been just a touchdown. That'll take the count to 1 and 2. Stewie in her junior year headed to University of Central Florida, but not for another year. So we're going to hold on to her as long as we can. That pitch straight back. University of Central Florida, I want to say, is in the Big 12 moving forward. So going to get to see a lot of Miss Stewie. Guys will be able to say, you knew her when. Oh. Comes back with the screw on the inside. Fouls it off just a little. Frenship Tigers. And this Tiger here, number 7, takes a monster hack. I think another softie might get her. See what Coach dials up here. There it is. Just, oh, I thought it was in the river, but we'll take it. So Stewie with her second K of the game, and both of them looking so far. This might be the catcher. I told you I thought her number was 8, but it may have been that the back strap on the catcher's gear was covering the left half of that 3. Pitch inside from Stewie, number 24, I believe, is on deck. So if you are from Frenship tuning in today, you're welcome to send these names to me, and I'll do my best to pronounce them correctly. Ground ball towards Sid's, not able to backhand it, so Sid being her first year to play second base, we're going to give that a hit. She had a range to her right a little bit. But, you know, give her a year there, and I think an experienced second baseman makes that play. Two 4 to the plate now for the Tigers. Good pitch on the inside there from Stewie. Number 3, I believe. Yes, number 3 is on deck for the Tigers. Stewie toes the rubber into her delivery, fires a strike. Looks like she took a little bit off and went upstairs and got the swing and a miss. 0-2, 1 out. Looks like a decent number of Billy parents were able to make the trip today. Down and in. Maddie with a good stop. Umpiring crew today is Bob Smith and Bill Terry. That's not true at all, but I just needed to say something. I have no idea what their names are. Oh, Stewie tries the ankle breaker and couldn't get 2-4 to contribute her end of the deal. So she's still upright and walking. The 2-2. Good pitch. Got a swing and a miss for strikeout number 3. Stewie finally notches one swinging. What's the holdup? That's her 3rd strikeout of the game so far in this. Well, what have we had? 5 outs so far, so not quite. What does she have? 20 in her first game? 19 against Johnson City, something like that. Runner, Maddie can't find the ball, squibbling between her feet down there. So the young lady number 23 is able to advance on the pass ball. Pitch on the way. Number 5 is on deck, I believe. Number 5, yes. Ground ball to Riley. She hits bombs. Oh, she threw a bomb there. McKenna doing a great job of backing up. Keeps that runner at first base. So we'll have first and third after the 6 tee. A one-hopper to Riley, comes up with it and just sails it. I think she's got this over-the-fence theme working for her today, and she forgot she was on the defensive half. Works great on the offensive half, not so much on the defensive half. She'll tune it up. She's a player. Number 5 at the plate now with number 4 on deck, I believe. Swing and a miss. Big step outside. Kind of pulls that front side open on her swing, and Stewie able to take advantage of that with the, may have been a drop ball. Checking that number down there in the on-deck circle. I can't make it out. 4, 5, 6, 7. This is the 8th batter, so the 9th batter, number 4. There we go. Ball down. So runners on the corners. Stewie with a 1-1 count and a couple of outs here. A couple of strikeouts in this inning. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Ball upstairs. Maddie. Oh. She, the old cut play there. Sydney peeking at the runner at third. Doesn't see her break, so lets it go as she is supposed to. And Riley not able to get to second in time, but as the ball would bounce, if you will, it bounces off the Frenship Tiger and stays in play. No one's able to advance, so that keeps the shutout alive for Stewie and strikes another batter out. She's got a little theme going here. That's 3 in the second inning. That's 4 strikeouts for Stewie. That's an ad break for Billies.Live. Be right back.
Segner's Jewelers is a proud Battle and Billy sponsor and big fans of our hometown team. Segner's has served generations of FISD families and friends and will be here to serve future generations. Located at 236 West Main Street, or find us on the web at segnersjewelers.com. We're with you all the way. Go Billies.
At the Real Estate Advisory Team, we know the Texas Hill Country, and we know Texas Hill Country Real Estate.
With the Real Estate Advisory Team, you'll have a team of experienced local professionals who value honesty and integrity and work tirelessly to help you achieve your real estate goals.
Give us a call or stop by today. We would be honored to help turn your Texas Hill Country dream into a reality. Go Billies!
My name is David Smith, Fredericksburg FBO. This business has done now 5 large metal buildings through Donnie Ray. He is honest, enormously competent in the matter of metal buildings. He's been doing metal buildings for 35 years. Service is excellent, the work is reliable, and they're fast. Now, these are the qualities that will come through and deliver value.
We're back. I was spying on the outfielders there to try to get some numbers. What is that? Is that number? Yes, number 1. All right, we've already seen her at the plate, so I believe this is Miss McKenna Dicker. Swing and a miss for strike 1. So 24 is at first base, and that leaves 5 out there somewhere. 1, 2, 3. McKenna fouls one off over to the Rangers area. 14 at second base. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, so number 5 must be the DP for number 6 in the circle. The 1-2 to McKenna. Little off-speed soft serve upstairs. The Billies notched their run in the first inning with a home run by the leadoff hitter Riley McGuffey, her first of the year, I believe. Wouldn't mind another one here. The 2-2 delivers down and in for ball 3. Dicker, Meyer, Finley, and then we're back to the top of the order with McGuffey, the bomb. The bomber. The Battling Billy Bomber. Full count. The payoff. Oh, little half swing, little check swing single to right field. The freshman delivers. As I mentioned, these games a little longer than the other tournament games we played thus far. These are an hour 40, finish the inning, so get comfortable.
That's crazy. That's super fun. No, super fun. And they were all disappointed, and they were like, we wouldn't even have qualified.
This is Miss Sydney Meyer, Jr., squares to bunt, pulls back, I think. May have chased and then pulled back. Either way, pitch called a strike. And it was.
Where's he targeting this one? Johnson, and we throw at 8. Or supposed to.
The 0-1. This time she pulls back. Oh, no. Said she went after it. So the 0-2. Oh, Sydney looks at one right down the middle for strike 3. Just came heat right at her. So Bella Finley to the plate. Bella in her sophomore year. She rechecks her wristband.
She looks really good at that. She does. Her pants don't like as tight as they do in person. Yeah, but she has a camel toe.
There we go. I'm going to miss parts of left and right, but I'll just have to tell you, Bella pulls back. Thought she may have fouled it off, but she did not, apparently. Count 1-0. It's McKenna over on first base. Oh, Bella fouls one straight back. Good timing. Just got to get those hands in a little quicker on that inside fastball. Let's see, Bella, then McGuffey and Stewie.
She's like, really? I was like, they have no give. Like, maybe you should try it on before, because we got our numbers and stuff.
Nora Shesso. Oh. I think that's just 2 strikes, huh? That's 1-2 count. Bella, don't go in the dugout, hon. You get 3 strikes in this game. Yeah, it's 1-2 count. So I may have been correct. She may have chased on that first one as I thought she did. Coach coming out from Frenship to inquire what's going on.
She fouled off 2 balls and then swung at that pitch. So.
Yeah, he called the first one a ball.
But then she fouled 2 balls off and then swung and missed, right?
She's seen 3 pitches so far. This will be the 4th pitch. Nine lives. Now it's over. Same result. So 2 back-to-back strikeouts for the young lady in the circle for Frenship. And that'll get the Billies back to the top of the order.
I'm going to use it.
Riley in her last AB parked one between the Texases out there in left field. She takes a good hack there. 30 comes up with it quick, flips over to first base for the force out, or the 6-3. So that's going to do it for the Billies in the bottom of the 2nd. Stewie will lead off for us, bottom 3, but she has some other duties to take care of in the circle out there, and we'll get to that when we come back.
My name is David Smith, Fredericksburg FBO. This business has done now 5 large metal buildings through Donnie Ray. He is honest, enormously competent in the matter of metal buildings. He's been doing metal buildings for 35 years. Service is excellent, the work is reliable, and they're fast. Now, these are the qualities that will come through and deliver value.
Hello, my name is Greg Nebgen with 4N Cattle Company. I want to talk to you a little bit about J4 Trailer and my experience. So I was looking for a new cattle trailer, stopped by, talked to Josh, customized what I wanted. I own a local business. I want to do my business local. Prices were very competitive. I looked at trailers everywhere. They were $1,000 cheaper, if not more. I was going to buy local anyway. They beat everybody in price. And then they even delivered it. J4 Trailer, that's where I got mine.
Welcome back. Them Billies are getting ready to play ball out there. You may have heard the girls basketball team in Fredericksburg is pretty good. They have again made it to the regional tournament. I believe this is now 5 years in a row. That's crazy good. Coach Cronin got a good thing going over there. Speaking of good things going, that was gas right down the chute from Stewie for strike 1. So we're going to do our best to have that for you. Game 1 is tomorrow, 6 p.m. in Kingsville. And the Billies, swing and a miss. The Billies take on the Badgers from Bishop at 6 o'clock. Now, all this is pending UIL approval, of course, which I'm hoping to get a word from them anytime. Kind of hard to plan, but swing and a miss for strike 3. Stewie puts one notches another K. That's her 5th on the day. But anyway, just kind of hard to plan when you don't find out to the last minute, but that's the way they roll. And I get it, understand it. So if the Billies are successful in Game 1, they will most likely see the Bernie Greyhounds in the regional championship on Saturday at 3 p.m. Bernie has to beat their opponent tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. So all the best to the Battling Billy young ladies. They're probably headed down today. The Billies.Live crew will head down in the morning. It's about a 4-hour trip pulling the trailer. We should have a full kit for you, so excited about that. And again, all that's pending UIL approval. So the 2-0 is now 2-1. Stewie shoots it.
That's what I was about to say. I thought the little girls did pole.
Swing and a miss. Oh, fouls it off. They'll take the count even to 2-2.
Next to where I did lessons, and she I've known Anya forever. Like, we used to play racquetball and we used to play basketball together, but we were never on the same team.
Nice. Stewie took a little off in order to get the swing and a miss. Keeping it boring.
Have I showed you the picture of me and she's gonna be so tall. She's that lucky girl.
Number 10 to the plate. She struck out looking in her first AB against the strong right arm in the circle. Sydney up with the 4-3, and just like that, the Tigers are retired in order. We'll be back. I know you can't wait. Thanks for being a part of today's broadcast.
It's a high fly ball back deep at the wall. It's nope, short and caught for out number 3.
No one wants to come up short, especially with your retirement plan. Have you practiced the soft toss enough to smash the home runs? If you don't have all your bases covered with retirement, college savings, life insurance, and long-term care, call Joseph Financial Partners. We'll go around the horn and get your team ready for the big game. Call 830-997-4763 or online at josephfinancialpartners.com. Securities are offered through LPL Financial Member FINRA.
The FISD Education Foundation strives to inspire students, drive teachers' innovation, and pilot new educational programs. The foundation donates necessary funds to move FISD toward academic excellence on all 5 campuses.
To donate, volunteer, or see for yourself how our grants are creating a lasting impact in educating our community, visit us at fisdkids.org.
Thanks for tuning in, Billy Nation. Tonight's coverage is brought to you by The Inside Story, helping you make your house your home. Segner's Jewelers, with locations in Fredericksburg and Bee Cave. Hill Country Propane, for all your outdoor grilling needs. The FISD Education Foundation, let's make FISD better together. Security State Bank and Trust, celebrating 82 years of serving Fredericksburg. Well, we're back, Stewie, to the batter's box here. In her last AB, she reached on an E5. Hit it hard, but third baseman probably should have made the play and was not able to field it cleanly and get her done. Ricocheted off of her glove towards the shorty, and you can't mess around with Stewie's speed, so she was able to reach on the E5. Foyge follows her up with Madison Wright in the hole. Ball down. 27 years, my friend. 27 years. Been a blessed man. Oh, my. Look out, flag. Wow, that was inches from tearing a hole in glory. Stewie put one in orbit. There are Little League fields in South Austin. There are some here in Drip too, but that may have reached South Austin. So the 1 and 2 hole hitters for the Billies have scored all our runs with 2 bombs. No pressure, Foigy, but there's a trend here.
Are those the ones that they took? Yeah, I'll send it to y'all. Don't share.
You better get to work.
I was just going to send them because I think some of the district people.
She crushed that ball.
Yeah, I'm not going to. Oh, I love that.
Foigy hits a one hopper to the shorty, is able to beat it out on the bobble, so she'll reach on an E6.
Jay, look at this pic. I look like a hot Cheeto girl.
Bringing Miss Madison Wright to the plate.
I like this one too. You do? Yeah. Did you get all of them good? You do, yeah, but you look good. You do, but you look good. I don't know. What, John? Here's your. Do you? Okay, I'm done.
Let's see how long. Oh, that's a little hopper. That could be 2. I mean, could not have been hit worse for the Billies, better for the Tigers. A candy 2 hopper right to the shorty as she is striding across the field. Easy touch on second base and fires over to first for the 6-3 DP. Nice little turn there by the shorty. Brenda Wolf to the plate. She walked in her first AB. Hacks hard. That's a fair ball. That's going to be at least dubs. Will she have the opportunity to rub it in her brother's face again? Oh, she holds up at 2. I thought she might have gotten her second triple. That's going to be dubs. Hit hard down the left field line. So Billy's with another one aboard. Boy, too bad that had a DP just before that. That would have plated a run at least one. Natalie Simmons to the plate for her second at-bat of the day. Kate in her first at-bat, and then McKenna Dicker stands on deck. McKenna singled to right in the second with a little check swing. Right off the end of Natalie's bat, 30 fires erroneously to first base, allowing Brendel to score. And look out. Yep. Natalie gets back to second, is able to reach and roll on the
They were 6A and we're 5.
E5 throw, E5 tee. Coach Dietrich was trying to encourage her to look at her coach down there at third, who was waving her on. But Natalie satisfied with 2 bases, and so held up there, but drove in a run. Well, I should say the error allowed the runner to score. Technically not an RBI on the E5. McKenna, see if she can complete her swing here. Well, actually, I don't care how she gets on. Just get her doing it. It's one down and in there. That'll be ball 2.
No, it's not. Oh, God. Thank you. Alrighty, we're going to go ahead and leave him. Oh, mine kind of looks good. Yours is
1, 2, 3 errors so far on the day for the Tigers, allowing some Billies to do some damage. Not much, only 1 run on those 3 errors. The other 2 runs from the Billies have come from 1 laser and 1 moonshot over the left field wall here in Dripping Springs. Indeed, Mark, I would agree. Very nice complex here. I have fond memories of this place. The Billies won the regional tournament to advance to the state tourney in Austin here at this place. Game 3 came down to Game 3 in I think the 2019 class, if I'm not mistaken. Coach Melissa Meyer. Melissa Meyer, sorry about that. Melissa Hall led the Battling Billies that year to
I had like 500 views on
big city of Austin.
I didn't realize how many people.
So McKenna reaches for the second time today, ball 4. There's a spinner on the outside. Sydney takes one. Sid in her first at bat. Watch the third strike go by, so we're not going to let her do that again. And Bella waits on deck. Swing and a miss. So Sid in the hole here, 0-2, with a runner in scoring position out there at second base and another behind her at first. So the fifth base runner. Yeah, 5 base runners thus far in this inning for the Billies. And there's strike 3. That's going to shut us down. So Bella will lead off the 4th when we come back with bats in hand. But we got to get some glove work in between now and then. Oh, boy.
It's grilling time at Hill Country Propane Inc., and we've got the latest models of stainless steel grills made in America. Our showroom is full of grills by Wilmington, AOG, Fire Magic, and Phoenix. We offer Primo ceramic grills and pellet grills by Smokin' Brothers. Summertime is the time to celebrate grilling for family and friends. Come on in today and let our experienced team demonstrate features of the grill you deserve. Hill Country Propane Inc. Go Propane.
Top 5 reasons we love Gaddy's in Fredericksburg. Number 5, their student-teacher lunch discount. Number 4, their all-you-can-eat buffet. Number 3, they have a huge variety of fresh veggies at the salad bar. Number 2, Gaddy's pasta and pizza is always hot and ready. And best of all, they even do the dishes. Gaddy's Pizza, Highway 16 South, across from the fairgrounds.
We sure hope you're enjoying the coverage of today's game, and if you are, do us a favor. Be sure and thank DR Welding. Quality and craftsmanship make the difference. Texas Hill Country Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Get your stride back. Arrowhead Bank. Financial services for the Hill Country since 1923. Arizola Plumbing, the Hill Country's #1 plumber. And by J4 Trailers. That's where I got mine. Well, we're back just a little tardy. Sorry about that, gang. But what you missed is a called first strike and a swinging foul ball, strike 2. So Stewie, imagine that, ahead in the count. Pitch on its way is a swing and a miss for strikeout number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good gracious. We're only in the top of the 4th, friends. Which means there have only been 10 outs in the game. Miss Stewie not sharing it all with her teammates, just bogarting them all. She rocks. Pitch on the way. Little spinner on the outside. Well, Mama, here's some farm gloves at the plate. So if you got any little baby Billies watching, you could point this one out. Number 7 climbs in the box with a set of farm gloves. The 1-0. Big hack. I'll show you. Tighten up on those gloves a little bit. Give you a look there real quick. And there they are. See there? Mom was trying to convince our youngins at the casa to consider the affordability of such options. And we're kind of into affordability at the Finley house. Swing and a miss! Oh, it's only strike 2. I was all fired up. Sorry, folks. Stewie gets me in a rhythm. I was pumped, ready to go. She did throw a ball in this at-bat. No wonder I'm off. I talked to her about that. Ooh, softy on the outside, just outside the river over the chalk. So good call there by the man in light blue. Stewie with the 2-2. Oh, saws are off. Sydney comes up with an overhand throw. Got to talk to that girl. You second baseman out there, any ball hit to your left toward first base, you keep their heart attack at bay with an underhanded little shoot, little toss. No need to stand up and scare her. Sydney Meyer with a good out there. She's fielded a couple of 3 balls so far. So it's what happens when you're gassing, like Stewie tends to. You got to really strengthen that right side of the in and out field because that's where the balls tend to go. And the proof is every out in the game besides Stewie's strikeouts have been made by the second baseman or first baseman. Oh, great pitch. I think she held up. She did, but wow, it was a really good one. Impressive for 23 to lay off that one. Stewie relaying the pitch call to Maddie, who missed it coming out of the dugout. Screwed you down in the dirt. May have been a drop ball. It's hard for me to tell. If she slowed down a little. Kidding. Pitch on the way. The 2-1. Swinging foul ball straight back into the parking lot. Mark, thanks for tuning in. We sure appreciate you and your sponsorships of Battling Billies here on Billies.Live. FISD Education Foundation, huge supporters of Battling Billies on the field, off the field, in the classroom, teachers, faculty, staff. Where would FISD be without them? I don't want to know. I know where I would be without Ava Stewie. Weeping, but we don't even have to think about that. Put those nightmares at bay. We'll be back after this good word from our friends over at Creek Street Dental.
Welcome to Creek Street Dental, where we strive to treat our patients with compassion, kindness, and care. We utilize the latest technologies in our commitment to your family, offering cone beam technology, cosmetic dentistry, and sedation dentistry so you can sleep through your appointment. Stop by and meet our newest addition, Dr. Monica Montgomery, from the Fredericksburg High School class of 2014. Creek Street Dental on the corner of Creek Street and South Adams in Fredericksburg.
Security State Bank and Trust is a proud supporter of our local athletes. Whether it's on or off the field, game day or any day, they're here to help you succeed and tackle your financial goals. From personal and business banking to mortgage services or trust services, Security State Bank and Trust can support all your banking needs, helping build communities we call home since 1941. Security State Bank and Trust, proud sponsors of Battling Billy Sports. Let's go Billies! Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Since 1974, Hill Country Refrigeration has been bringing something extra to every residential customer, besides a cozy and comfortable home. It's built into every heating or air conditioning service. It's part of every estimate. You'll feel it in our handshakes. We carry it with us in our trucks, and it's forever in our hearts. It's our deep love for this community, and of course, our Battling Billies.
Battling Billies. 3 runs on 2 bombs. Bring Bella Finley to the plate here in the bottom of the quattro. I'm ambidextrous, y'all. Pitch on the way. Bella squares but pulls back. That's what she did in her first AB and had us all confused. All of us in the press box thought she stayed out there and maybe even fouled it off, but apparently umpire had her pulling back, so called her out of the dugout to come finish her at bat. Coach Dietrich encouraging her to bunt that out in front. Absolutely. Gosh, I'm glad he's with us today. Let me show you a little shot of Coach. Missing Coach Jamie for certain. But Coach Jamie, you know how to send a relief. So still doing her work even from her recovery. You either got to bunt or don't bunt, but you can't do both, hon. So either sell out on it, square it up out in front of the plate, or don't do it. Now you got a big hole and you're standing in the back of the box.
way away from the plate. I hope they don't get you on the outside. Come on, Boo. Yeah, Coach Jamie was in an accident yesterday. She's okay, but she's definitely got to spend the weekend recovering. So all the best. Thank you, Lord, for watching out for our assistant coach. You can see how far away out in the back of the box she is there. Oh, well. She's playing. I'm not. She'll get it done. Looks at one right down. I guess it was like down. 2-2. Hard to tell from up here. Height of the pitch. But here comes a 2-2. Get on that base, Bell. Cracks one to center. That's going to be an F8. At least put the ball in play. It's better than a K. Progress. So Billy's with one out now will bring the top of the lineup around. Riley McGuffey parked one in her first AB. Her first of the year. She rolled into a 6-3 in her last at-bat, but hit it hard. Nice play by the shorty. Stewie waits on deck. She's pitching a beauty here. Oh, swing and a miss. Big hack at a soft serve. Coach in the dugout has taken some notes, learned some things, and came first pitch softy. I would do it again, to be honest with you, but worm burner, about a 39-footer there. AT&T down for lots of folks, but not everyone. I'm not sure I understand how that works, but most of the city of Fredericksburg is out. I was noticing on my way into Dripping Springs this morning, a lot of my messages weren't delivering, and I wasn't sure why. But now I know. So grateful. She's been on the other foot for sure. Oh, Riley pops one up. Shorty should get that. She does. F6. We went down this past summer to cover the Little League ladies from Fredericksburg in a Little League tournament. Where was that? Del Rio, maybe? But I got down there and my T-Mobile stuff didn't work, so I had to borrow an AT&T device. Well, today it's the other way around. My T-Mobile's rocking here. I'm sending you this game through my cell phone. Forgot my tower. And it's working. And yet all the AT&T devices are off. 0-1 to Stewie. Pitch on its way. She offers no request. I think I would have asked. I thought she offered. Y'all can slow it down at home, see. But 1-1. Pops it up again to the shorty, I believe. So Billy's going to be retired for the first time in order here in the bottom of the fourth. Stay tuned. We'll be back. Stewie will have the ball in the circle. Number 24, the first baseman coming up for the Tigers from Frenship.
Support for the Billies comes from Knop Healthcare and Votive Hospice, family owned by Fredericksburg natives. Knopp's currently has Fredericksburg's best star rating on Medicare. We'd like to thank the people of Fredericksburg for voting us best of 2023 in the newspaper's Reader's Choice Awards. Knopp's won a total of 5 categories, including Best Nursing Home, Best Assisted Living, and Best Physical Therapy. Votive is proud to have won Best Hospice. We'd love to help you when you need us. Call Krisha at 830-928-9956. Knop Healthcare and Votive Hospice. Small town heart, generations of care.
Nature and beauty along the fairways at Lady Bird have a way of slowing life down. While the front 9 features significant elevation changes and the tranquility of Live Oak Creek, the back 9 stuns with its panoramic vistas of the surrounding hills. As the home of the Fredericksburg Junior Golf Foundation and the Fredericksburg Middle School and High School golf teams, all of us at Lady Bird Johnson Golf Course are proud to support our community's tradition of excellence. Lady Bird Johnson Golf Course. Practice, play your way.
Billy Nation, we couldn't do it without the help of our sponsors, like the Real Estate Advisory Team, your source for Hill Country real estate. Security State Bank Wealth Management, your plan, your goal, your purpose. Strayer and Offers, serving the Hill Country since 1928. Creek Street Dental, treating patients with care and compassion. Gaddy's Pizza, pizza, games, and party rooms. Welcome back to Tiger Softball Field. Oh, second hit of the game, I believe. A little dump shot by the first baseman into right field. McKenna Dicker up with it quickly. Sidney Meyer relays, and we'll get that ball back to Miss Stewie in the circle. So, that is only the third base runner to reach so far. One on a little questionable single to up kind of middle. Number 3. Just to Sydney's right, like I mentioned in that second inning. Give her some time, and I think she's able to make that play. But just still figuring out that position a little bit. Looks like we've got a pinch runner. Number 8 entering the game for 24 to run after the single to right. The other runner reached on an E6 was number 3, the right fielder. We have to the plate now, number 3, that right fielder. So her first AB, she reached on a...
Taylor kind of looks like Tarzan.
Maddie kind of directing traffic, making sure she knows to cover the bag on the throwdown.
Marshall said he created some fizz.
Stewie delivers. Foul ball. 3 swings a mighty quick stick. Might be able to take advantage of that aggression with something off speed. Billy's with a couple of home runs and another run scored on an error. Riley McGuffey led off the game with a bomb to left, and Stewie in her second AB almost put a hole in Old Glory out there. I'm not kidding you. It was that high, just a few feet left of the waving flag. I wonder if she'd have gotten fined for that, maybe arrested or something.
Oh my gosh.
The 0-2. Put her in the book, Stewie. You got her. See if we can get the old double play. Oh, man, I think we could have had it. Riley just went to make the tag a little too early. Madison's throw down to second looked like it may have been in time, but Riley just missed the catch and went to place that tag just a flash too soon. So the runner able to steal second. The pitch on the way, up and in, number 5, Chicade in her first at bat. She's part of the K Club here. Stewie, I believe, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 Ks. Already in the double digits. Oh, hard hit ball up the middle. That's going to allow a runner to score. Bella comes up with it, fires to home, but not quite in time. Good idea and a good throw, but unable to get it there in time. So good hit there by the DP, right back up the middle. Single to center, able to take second on the throw, and that's going to play to run. Gosh, we are already in the top of the 5th. Seems crazy. This game is scooting along.
Their names are longer. Yeah. This stomach hurts.
Single to right, strikeout, single up the middle, and the Tigers have a run. Stewie's first earned run of the year, I believe. The 0-2.
Strike 3. Young lady's second strikeout of the day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm sorry, that's our 10th strikeout. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. Leadoff batter at the plate now, number 14, the second baseman for the Tigers. Stewie brings one down and in for ball 1. It's been a quick game. I've been streaming for an hour and 11. I came on about 3, maybe 4 minutes early. These games an hour 40. We may actually get a complete game in. We'll see. 1-1. Ball upstairs. 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. As I mentioned, when we come back around. Yes, it was a ball. I'm sorry. When we come back around, Foyge will have a stick in hand leading off for the Billies. 6-3 should be. Riley up with it. Fires to first in time for the out. Boy, that girl made it close. She can roll. Swing her around on the left side of the, or the right side of the plate from the left-handed box, and she is on easily there. So after the 6-3 and a couple of Ks, the Billies with bats in hand when we come back.
Arrowhead Bank is celebrating 100 years of serving the Hill Country. Their goal is to greet you by name when you walk in the door and provide you the banking help you need today. You're guaranteed to speak to someone you know when you pick up the phone. Arrowhead Bank wants to thank all the employees of Fredericksburg ISD. Good luck to the Battling Billies in all activities this school year. Arrowhead Bank, 502 South Adams, 830-990-9300. Check them out online, arrowheadbanktexas.com.
One phone call to Bee Creek was all it took, and our speeds crazy fast. Bee Creek Communications, always on high-speed internet. We hope you're enjoying this broadcast, and if you are, be sure to thank these fine sponsors. Joseph Financial Partners, assisting every aspect of your financial life. Tanya White Chambers and the Sterling Real Estate Group. Votive Hospice, Small Town Heart, Generations of Care. Hill Country Refrigeration, quality heating and air in the Hill Country. And by the FISD Education Foundation. Let's make FISD better together.
Welcome back, friends. Larry with a stick in hand at the plate. First baseman looks at one right above the toenails. Larry reached underneath 6 and scored. Oh, no, she didn't. She was part of that DP, that double play that Maddie hit into. Couldn't have served it up any mo better for the shortstop for the Tigers. I mean, just a perfect little two-hopper right to the bag where Foyge was running, and they rolled it up, or she, the shorty, rolled it up quick. Little flare to the shorty. She's had some action today. F6.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. Totally fine.
Madison Wright, the catcher for the Battling Billies, comes to the plate now, number 19 in her junior year, having a fine one. Her dad and I were visiting before the game. If you read the paper, and you should, because our friend Carrie Burgess does a bang-up job with it. I believe Maddie's name was in there 191 times. There was a 6x6 foot picture of her in the paper, excuse me. Kidding, of course, but she is an all-star, man. She is a pretty good ball player. Got away with a close one there, I think. She does that again. Daddy Denzel may jump the fence and have a little visit with his daughter. You swing the bat. That one almost gets her. Getting a window repair job going on here in the press box. So if you're hearing some of that in the background, that's the fine folks of Dripping Springs. Pitch on the way. There's a strike. Doing some window repair.
Can we talk in here?
The 3-1 to Miss Wright. 16 still in the circle for Frenship. Puts Maddie, or excuse me, number 6, not 16. Puts Maddie on 5 pitches. So yeah, the maintenance gang from Dripping Springs with a little visit to the press box, tuning things up a bit. Brenda Wolf has a double. Oh, got her out in front there. Like I said, that coach taking notes. She took a big hack and hit a double right down the left field line. I mean right down, barely inside the bag, or over the bag, barely inside the line, and was able to get 2 off of it, and there he came, first pitch change, and got her. Maddie is going to get thrown out by a step and a half. Catcher having no trouble. I think Maddie got a late jump or had trouble getting the wheels rolling. So she is thrown out on a 2-6 there. Caught stealing. Brindle fouls one off. I'm checking my mail, hoping that at some point today I'll have some news for you. Oh, Carrie, of course, man. Absolutely. We're grateful for what you do. Carrie on Fox 7 out of Austin last night, covering the weather for him in the 6 o'clock hour. No, she did not swing, but man, I had a little reminder set to watch it and everything, and my reminder went off, but it was on silent, and so it just buzzed, and I missed it, and I hope you didn't. I hope lots of Billies in Billy Nation saw our own Carrie Burgess there on the news, Fox 7, Austin. Brindle watches one, not a one Carrie Burgess, but a strike on the outer half, and goes down looking. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 strikeouts for the young lady from Frenship. So she's having a great game too. Stewie's outdone her by 4 so far and is headed to the top of the 6th now. So we will be back to do some glove work.
Arizola Plumbing, your full-service plumbing provider for the Fredericksburg community and beyond. We have the tools and experience for comprehensive residential and commercial plumbing, including everything from water filtration to drain services for new construction or even remodeling. Have an after-hours emergency? No problem. Don't settle for less than the best. We're online at arizolaplumbing.com or give us a call at 830-998-4336.
When it comes to managing your financial investments, any idea how much of your money it takes just to cover your investors' fees? My name is Eddie Kramer, certified financial planner professional from the Battling Billy class of 2000. At SSB&T Wealth Management, all our advisors are on salary, so we never receive commissions, loads, or kickbacks from your investments. So guess who keeps more of your money? You do. Your plan, your goals, your purpose. Give us a call today, 990-7750.
Let's go. The voice of Mr. Eddie Kramer Battling Billy class, graduate, alumni with Security State Bank Wealth Management Team. Swing and a miss for number 10. Stewie picking right up where she left off. This is that shortstop. She's made some pretty good plays defensively for the Tigers. She's hit into a ground out to Sydney over there on the right side and struck out in her first out bat. So she's 0-2 on the day. There are lots of them that are 0-2. Stewie toes the rubber, delivers in the gray unis today. 0-2 goes to 0-3. Translation, strikeout number 11. Gracious, Dad, she is coming for your record. I just want to point that out. I mean, you are a hoss and all, but I think she might pass you. Coach Mayfield, if you're out there in Billy Goat Land, and I don't mean the golf course, that's probably the only other place you might be, unless you're out on your mower. But you probably remember fondly those days of Miss Ava Stewie's daddy out there. Heaving strikes. Great pitch on the outside. That looked like a little spinner, had a little wrinkle in it. Shoots off the edge of the bat. Number 1, the center fielder for Frenship. Coach Mayfield, one of the best in the game, coaching baseball. His fingerprints are out here today. Assistant coach Derek Dietrich played for the Battling Billies. I had the privilege of playing for Coach Mayfield. I wish I could say more than, but just 1 year. Derek went from, there's a 1-3, a little one hopper, pretty well hit. Stewie, an even better athlete, makes the defensive play on the 1-3. Dietrich moved on from Battling Billies to the Houston Cougars. And I followed in his footsteps for a year before they figured out that I did not belong there. But Derek was some kind of ball player. Finished at St. Mary's, I believe. Little 3-hopper to Sydney. Are we talking about balls hit on the right side? 4-3 is going to finish things up for the Tigers in the top half of the 6th. We'll be back with them Battling Billies at the plate.
Hello, friends. This is Shane Franson from The Inside Story. We'd like to thank you, our Fredericksburg community, for trusting us with all your home decorating needs. Whether wood or tile floors, window treatments or wallpaper, vinyl plank or paint, for 43 years now, you've made us the #1 rated store in the area, and we couldn't be prouder to back our Billies right here on Billies.Live. Thank you, Fredericksburg, for choosing The Inside Story. Drop by today and let us help make your house a home.
Strayer & Offers has been going strong since 1928. They specialize in tires and tire repair, wheel balancing, front end alignment, brake repair, tune-ups, oil changes, belts and hoses, complete auto repair. Make sure you check out the Kawasaki mules and custom-built trailers, ready to go to work for you. For quality Chevron products, Strayer & Offers, 509 South Adams Street, Fredericksburg. Call 830-997-4382. Check them out online, StrayerAndOffers.com.
Ooh, man, you're playing like a new player since your hip surgery.
I'm telling you, Texas Hill Country Orthopedics and Sports Medicine has changed my life. I lived with the pain of that old football injury for years. Never thought I'd walk right again. They did this minimally invasive procedure thing. Really sped up my recovery, faster than I ever imagined.
Man, I've been struggling with this old tennis elbow for years. I wonder if they could help me out.
Absolutely. They work wonders.
Texas Hill Country Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, getting you back in the game of life.
Believe it or not, I was headed somewhere with all that U of H talk. Amy Kopp, another Billy Blazer, she can scoot and run for days, is headed to the University of Cougars, the University of Houston Cougars. Cougar High, as we called it back then. Anyway, congrats to her, and congrats really to the University of Houston on picking her up. She's going to continue her athletic pursuit as a Cougar. And with that, I especially want to thank the Kopp family and Fredericksburg Realty Group. They will be, should UIL grant us the approval to carry tomorrow's regional playoff game down in Kingsville, the Fredericksburg Realty Group will be the title sponsor for that game. So big thanks to them for making it possible for us, hopefully, to bring it to you. If UIL disapproves, we'll try to figure out another plan. There's other options, including TexasRadio.net, which will have the game regardless of whether we're able to cover it or not, I believe. Pitch on the way. Natalie looks at one upstairs and runs the count even 2-2. Natalie Simmons, the left fielder for the Billies. Natalie reached on a E5 in her last AB and struck out in her first at bat. So see if she can notch her first hit of the day. There's one right back to the pitcher, similar to the way the top half of the sixth ended. A little softy back to the pitcher. So the old 1-3. Oh, no. Sydney finished out. It was the second out of the top half that Stewie fielded like that. Sydney made the third out. Pitch on the way to McKenna. Pulls that front foot out. You can see, watch when she strides, she just opens up just a little bit, leaving the outside half of the plate available to for the pitcher to take advantage of, but hopefully she can square one up. See, there it goes. It's that left foot step out there on the line. She'll tune that up. Just a freshman and a good ball player. She's probably going to pitch the next game. I don't know. We'll see. See what Coach has up his sleeve. 0-2. Another hit to right field. That's her second. First one was a check swing. That one she just went with the outside pitch. Opened up like we were talking about, but able to get enough barrel on the ball to shoot one into right. So, atta girl. I think she has 2 of our, 5 hits? 6. 2 of our 6 hits. This young lady in the circle's pitching a pretty good game. 3-1, keeping the Billies at 3 runs. Sid shirt and mouth. That's interesting. Probably trying to keep that front side closed. Coach Dietrich. You can take him off the field, but you put him back on there and can't help himself. He's right back to coaching. I love it. Sid, shirt and mouth, squares the bunt, fouls one off. It went straight down off her bat and bounced right back up and hit her bat again. So can't hit the ball twice. She was still in the box, so that's just a foul ball. 0-2, runner at first base. Pitch on the way, curveball outside, got Sid swinging. So, hat trick for Sid, unfortunately. Bella comes up. She flew out to center in her last at-bat and struck out swinging in her first at-bat. McKenna, don't want to strand her at first, so drive her in, Bella. She's doing the same thing as McKenna was doing. You may have seen, yeah, her step on the line with that lead foot. Ball upstairs, 1-1 count. Let's go, Boot. Drive on. Find you a gap. McKenna coming to us from St. Mary's. Did a good job for Coach Archie over there. It's a good one on the outside. Got to climb in and rip that. Come on, champ. Riley Waite's on deck. Riley 1 for 3 so far today with a bomb. Uh-oh, the email has come in. Let's see the report. You'll be the first to find out. It just came in. Your request has been denied. NFHS has selected this event to stream. So we're going to have to figure out something else. I'll let you know. We'll be right back. Right here on Billies.Live. Stay tuned, folks.
Segner's Jewelers is a proud Battle and Billy sponsor and big fans of our hometown team. Segner's has served generations of FISD families and friends and will be here to serve future generations. Located at 236 West Main Street, or find us on the web at segnersjewelers.com. We're with you all the way. Go Billies!
At the Real Estate Advisory Team, we know the Texas Hill Country, and we know Texas Hill Country Real Estate.
With the Real Estate Advisory Team, you'll have a team of experienced local professionals who value honesty and integrity and work tirelessly to help you achieve your real estate goals.
Give us a call or stop by today. We would be honored to help turn your Texas Hill Country dream into a reality. Go Billies!
Well, we're back. Top 7.
Yeah, anyone with the link can view it.
Let's see. We're 23, I believe. Catcher. Yep. And that should have 24, the first baseman on deck. So this young lady has a single to kind of Sydney's right, up the middle pretty much, in her first at-bat. One of the 3 hits for 3 hits for the Tigers. And a strikeout in her second at-bat. Fouls went off toward us here in the press box. So you may have heard we did not get approved to broadcast the girls' basketball game on Billies.Live. So we'll be pursuing other channels, and we'll keep you apprised of that. Coach Dietrich, if you're watching, Wendy Dietrich, not Coach Derek Dietrich over there, RAD, I just sent you an email. If you'll take a peek at that and get back with me as soon as you can. My phone service here is working okay, so feel free to call. Strikeout looking. That's a dozen, I believe, for Stewie. If you'll give me a shout out, you can either call or email. This game ought to be over here in 2 outs if the Billies can take care of business. Stewie will notch another W, Lord willing. We will see. 2 outs to work with for the Tigers. Defensively, things have not changed for the Billies. I don't think they changed for the Tigers either. There was a pinch runner. That's about it. Stewie upstairs. Ball count goes to 2-0. It's probably too bright. Yep. Fouls one off. Back to us. Let's see what happens when I switch it back to auto. It gets pretty dark, doesn't it? Let's go back to manual there. Turn it up just a little. I know that blows out the sky, but at least you can see the field. Trying to leave it as wide as I can for you. Oh, just down. 3-1 count. Pump fake there by the umpire. He had 3-2 up. I'd go for that, but quickly changed it to 3-1. Christy Wright had it right. No pun intended. Okay, so both requests have been denied. the Bernie West Oso game, should we have, I put in for both, and they've both been denied. So you won't, there's 13th strikeout for Miss Stewie. You won't see the girls playoff game, either one of them, in the regional tournament on Billies.Live. Again, as I mentioned, we have some other options to explore, and I'll let you know about those as best I can. Wow, that didn't miss by much. Again, we can't see elevation real well from up here, so I'm guessing that pitch was just down because it was certainly across the plate. The 1-0, swing and a miss. Young lady at the plate has a mighty swing. She reached on a E6, hit a hard one to Riley, fielded it well, cleanly, but came up and aired a throw to Larry over there at first base. And then in her next at bat, she swung and missed at strike 3. So Stewie sitting on 13 Ks here, I believe. Pops one in the parking lot. Let me count them up again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And Brad Holland, I did not even have to take off my shoes, man. Those summer classes worked out well. The Tigers have started howling for the 14th strikeout. So that's going to do it. The end of our broadcast today, the end of the game. The Baton Billies notch another W. Minus one little hiccup over in Seguin last weekend. They'd be sitting on a perfect season so far. But, hey, that's behind us, y'all. There are them Battling Billies. We will be back at 1 o'clock for the second game. The only one I think we'll be able to cover this weekend, unfortunately, or the last one we'll be able to cover this tournament. So, congratulations to Miss Stewie on her win today, 14 Ks. We'll see you back here. I believe Smithson Valley Rangers is who the Billies will be facing. Like I said, 1 o'clock. Hope you can join us. Appreciate you tuning in. And special thanks to Werner Electric, our title sponsors for this young softball season thus far.